Hello, my dear friends, how are you? Today we are going to start with a new topic, namely future, and the way through which we can express future statements or future actions. We have two items, will and be going to. We use either will or be going to. So surely there are some other items that can be used, but today we are interested in using will and be going to. Let us start with examples. Mary, what's Anne going to do next week? Suzanne, she is going to visit her friend. Look, next week, this is a point to the future, and Mary is asking about something would happen in the future, will happen in the future. Suzanne, she said she is going to visit her friend. She is going to visit her friend in Chicago next week. She is going. Suzanne hasn't said she will go. She has used be going to. Look, this is abbreviation of is, going, and to. Be going to. Why has Suzanne used be going to? Suzanne has used be going to just because here we have a plan. We have a plan. What do we mean by plan? An arrangement, an already arrangement. We have an already arrangement in our mind to do something or to tell about something. So when we have an already arrangement, we use do. So we use be going to express that. So when we say she is going to visit, it means Suzanne has in her mind, Suzanne has arranged what she does need for that visit. So she has used be going to. Be going to. Let us come to another example. What do you think about Tom? I think he will win the election the next month. He will win. He will win. Do you see? Why has John used will? Why hasn't he used uh, be going to? Why hasn't he said he is going to win? Because here we have prediction. Something will happen, but it hasn't an already arrangement. It hasn't been arranged before. Just prediction, just telling something. And this is the difference between a plan and prediction. Plan and already arrangement. Prediction without any kind of arrangement. Let us come to another example. Son, I promise I clean up after the party. I will clean up. I'll clean up. This is abbreviation of I will, I. Look, why the son has used I will or I'll and he hasn't used I am going to clean. This is a promise. This is a promise. So when we want to express promise in the future, we should use will. We cannot use be going to. For instance, it's wrong to say, I promise I'm going to clean up. It means he has arranged, you see. But here, this is not a plan. Here we have a promise. So when we have promise, we use I'll or I will. We use will. We use will. When we have promise, we use will. When we have plan, we use be going to. Let us come to an example. For instance, we have a student and he is saying to, or he has said to his teacher, I don't understand this grammar. I don't understand this grammar. The teacher answered, I'll help you. And the teacher hasn't said, I'm going to help you. He has said, I'll help you. Here we have react situation. React situation. Do you see? It is not a plan. So when we use be going to express the future when we have a certain or an already plan in our mind. When the actions have been arranged in our have been already arranged in our mind, we use plan. But in a case of promise, in a case of prediction, in a case of react to situation, no need to use be going to, but you should use, or you cannot use be going to, but you should use will. Let us come to some examples. These are exercises, and let us check them one by one. For instance, what next week will you do, or are you going to do? Since we have next, do you see, this is kind of arrangement. Here we have arrangement. What are you going to do next week? Do you see? This is a plan. This is a plan. So we use what are you going to do next week? This is a plan. Another example, David, I'm hungry, and this is an exclamation. Can I make you a sandwich? What do you want? He is can. Now, what should Ken use? Should he use I'll make or I'm going to make? Surely, this is a kind of react to situation. React to situation. So he should use will. I will make you a sandwich. I'll make you a sandwich. Do you see? This is a react to situation. So plan, we should use be going to. React to situation, we should use I will make. And this is the correct answer. And here in number 1, this is the correct answer. Just because we have plan. Let us come to number 3. I finished the report by the end of the next week. You can believe me. Do we say I will finish or I'm going to finish? Here we have, my dear friend, look, this is a kind of promise. This is a kind of promise. And since we have promise, we should use will. And this is the correct answer. Let us come to number 4. What do you think you study when you go to the college in 5 years? Surely, is it a promise? Is it a plan? Is it a react to a certain situation? Or is it a prediction? Surely when one decides to go to university, or even before going to university, every one of us has in his mind, do you see, that I'll study so and so if I have a good chance. So this is a plan. And since it is a plan, be going to. And this is the correct answer. He promises they deliver the package by the end of the week. Do we use will deliver or are going? Do you see? This is a promise, and so we should use will deliver. Will deliver. See you with another quote. Thanks so much. Goodbye.